Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Okay, I just wanted to go through some of the pretty interesting things about order book when it comes to high frequency trading. There's the order book, which is pretty well the nerve center of all the potential data and how it's handled at the order book level. From what I'm understanding is basically it's according to Investopedia, it's basically more of a tick level of data for the market, bids and asks in real time at the broker, or in my case, broker or exchange level. And I'm trying to understand if it's the same thing as market depth or level 2. Now, I'll put up some quotes here or references. There's some PDFs and research papers. There's also this pretty expensive book, High Frequency Trading and Limit Order Dynamics. And there's some interesting PDFs, as I said, research papers. Now, from my perspective, if I'm using Interactive Brokers, what can I do with its order book at the Interactive Brokers level? There is this tool called Open Book Trader, it's part of the Trader Workstation. I'll show that in a minute. Basically, it just shows you the quantity of the bid and ask on a particular asset in the exchange. And then I got another question based around that. So I'm going to load up my TWS here, Trader Workstation. We've got Apple here. Watching that, just coming to Trading Tools, Book Trader, and here is, now this is all simulated. I must stress, as you can see, demo system, but it does have the active price on the bids and asks. There's 5, and then the current ordering as well, and the volume of these prices of what gets filled or not. So the interesting thing is, if that's the case, obviously we can't really trade high frequency on Interactive Brokers, but the question is, can we watch it at least on the Interactive Brokers level? And here's what I found. If you go under the TWS API reference in Java here, for Java TWS API, I'm looking for level 2. Question is this the same as what I'm showing here is the Book Trader? Because these are the functions or methods in Java where you can get market depth with level 2, and it doesn't specifically explain what you'll get back with the market depth, but interesting enough, let me just pull up my my utility here, the TWS link batch utility, and see what it has. So if let me just create a new script here. No. Actually, let me just go in here and load something historical. Let's see what we can get here. We got limit orders. I know there's a market depth in here somewhere. There you go, market depth data. Register. Just see if there's anything else. Place orders we don't really care about. Real-time bar data. Market data level 2. I'm gonna check out that in a minute. Real-time data, spy on the island. I'll check out some of these real-time Let's see what they mean. That's why I like this program. It gives you everything you could ask for in terms of the API with interactive brokers. You can do it fairly quickly. Okay, so let's take a look at this first one that we're going to look at, market depth data. So what are we looking at here? We got to connect, register a contract. We've gone through request market depth. Okay, so subscribe market depth. Unique ID of the contract, subscription flag, yes, no. So what are we? Okay, so we are subscribing. Number of rows of market depth. So I guess we can display up to 3 rows. Now we're going to request market depth. So what does this mean? Got the user ID, subscription flag, yes. Special subscription flag, snapshot flag, continuous data, snapshot, continuous data. So return is function level bypass number of requested market data. So we have a second contract, I guess, that we register, and then we do 2 market depths, request market data. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So we are going to do a register on XAU, USD, commodity, USD, smart. I don't know what that is. Subscribe, yes, number of rows. Now we're requesting the data. Subscribe, genetic. Snapshot, no. Subscribe, yes. Generic tick string. So generic special subscription flag. IB gen tick types. Okay. So we're now getting the ES. Okay. Request market data, number of rows, place order. So we're placing a order on what symbol? Where are we? Contract ID, whatever that will be. Okay, well let's just run this, see where it goes. No. I think it's still trying to connect into TWS. Let's see here. Come on, baby. It's something. I'm just checking on my. Looks like we have a no license message for TWS. Let me just get that license active. Boy, oh boy. Open, show, environment, manual, show update license, update key, no license. Hey everybody, it doesn't look like I really need the TWS link too. This is what we can use as the stock interactive brokers code examples and applications that they provide as part of the API. So if you look up under Java API, I've shown this application before, but if you just go in and look up depth, y'all, market, you want depth. So it doesn't look like we can do depth. There we go. Requesting, canceling market depth. Okay, so exactly. I've shown this app before in Linux. So we have here Deep Book. Deep Book tab under, you'll notice it looks very similar. Okay, so I guess we gotta click on that Deep Book, and then it will come back with Deep Book, request deep market data, and what shall we get? So we'll get market maker if it exists, I guess, the price, the size, and that's the bid and ask. So you could theoretically do it in Java. Which one's this? This is historical data. Okay, we don't care about that. So it can be done similar to what I just showed. There's my Apple here. Trading tool, book trader. Yeah, so that's what we want. So yes, we'll get in a different format the bids and ask, and we'll just stream through as they happen. So that's probably the closest we'll get to it. Again, you can do it in Visual C++ if you're staying in Windows, but for us Linux dudes, Java's our only option, I would think. I don't know about POSIX version, that might be a little tough to do, but maybe the way I look at it right off the top of my head is if I'm doing it in Java, then take this data and have a Redis connection, and then push this data into Redis and have another C process at the other end listening to that order book. That's probably the best way to do it in Linux. That's what I'm thinking. If I choose to go this route for HFT, well, let me rewind that. You can't do HFT on interactive brokers, but you could kind of, I'll leave it at the term, with design something with HFT in mind, and then be able to process the data as it comes in. Because if you're sitting on an exchange, it's going to be a lot more efficient than interactive brokers. But you can probably still design something that is similar to it in C++, but yeah, as the feed. It won't be the most efficient, obviously, because you're not on an exchange, you're on IB. So just some thought. At least we kind of covered it, I hope. Talk to you later.